Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Andrea. So today I'm going to do a video all about this last Vampire Diaries convention that I went to, which was in Burbank, California. It's in Southern California. So I thought I would tell you guys this whole experience since you guys like my last two videos that I've done of Vampire Diaries experiences. Let's start off with the fact that I only went on Sunday, so it's a 3-day convention. I only went on Sunday. I did show up on Saturday just to say hi and buy a photo op because I did not want it to sell out. And then I left. I saw a couple people, but then I left. So then I went back Sunday morning, you know, bright and early because I thought it started really early. And turns out everything didn't start till like 1, but I didn't know. This convention was way different than any other convention that I've been to. I'm so used to them being in hotels. So I'm used to the Vegas convention, I'll be honest, because I've been to that one 2 times, right? 2 times or 3? 2 times. As soon as you walked in, all the vendor rooms were there because it was an actual convention little center box thing with like another room inside. I don't know if that's making any sense. And I ran into a bunch of you guys. Honestly, this was one of the first conventions ever that it's like I met the people that watch my videos, and I thought that was like really cool. And like even my friend Molly was in line asking a question, and some girl like pointed me out when I sat closer to the gold because my friend had 2 gold things, whatever. So once I went to sit in the gold area, just get some good like pictures and things like that of Ian and Paul in their panel. If you guys want to check out my whole vlog and clips and things like that from the convention, I'll link it down below. It was my whole vlog of that weekend, but most of it is just from DVD Burbank. Molly was going to ask Ian and Paul a question, and the girl that was in front of her was like, hey, do you watch her YouTube videos? And Molly's like, yeah, she's my friend, like, da-da-da-da. And I was like, I never met that girl because I, like, literally sent Molly pictures of everybody that came up to me that day. And she's like, no, it wasn't her, it wasn't her, it wasn't her. And I'm like, who were you? So if you're watching, hey, we should have taken a picture. There was a lot of you that we just, like, talked and we chatted and we hung out for a little bit and you guys said hi. And we didn't take that many pictures, but I did take pictures with a lot of you guys. So if you guys have those pictures, send them to me. A bunch of you guys did tweet them to me, so that was really cool. But I had a lot of fun this weekend. Honestly, like, just like meeting you guys was like my highlight of the weekend. I'm used to meeting people that watch my videos, but they've already told me through Twitter, like, hey, I like your videos, but I'll be there, you know. It was like the first time that I had people randomly come up to me. That makes sense. First time somebody asked me to take a picture this weekend, I was like, oh yeah, where do you want to take the picture of? Like, as me being the camera girl. Specifically remember this one girl who's the sweetest thing ever, that I was literally just talking to my friend. I was like, is Ian still in there doing autographs? And she's like, yeah girl, Ian is still in there and I love your videos. And I was like, oh, I don't know, it melted my heart a little bit. And I just met a bunch of you guys. I'm just like, I love the age range of the people of Vampire Diaries, because you can have a little girl come up to you and you can have like a mom come up to you, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know why, like, that warms my heart. Like, is that weird to say that? Like, I don't know, I just feel like I love the fact that the Vampire Diaries gets anybody of any age, and I think that's like really dope. Yeah, basically it was great meeting you guys. Let's get on to it. You guys probably want to hear. You guys like, Andrea, we don't give an F about who you met and who likes you. We want to know about Ian and Paul. So I'll get to that right now. The pictures that I had were Paul and Chris duo that I did with my friend Molly. I'll insert that around here somewhere. Yeah. Then I also did my Chris solo. So I insert that right here. We did a little containment picture, you know, 4 to 6 feet. I thought that was hilarious and very clever. And I also took this picture with Michael Malarkey, which was super random. I literally bought it as he was in line to take his pictures already. Don't kill me, Malarkey. The first thing I had to do was take my Paul and Chris photo. And me and my friend Molly were one of the first ones because we had like just number 12, I believe. So we went all the way up, and literally Ian Somerhalder was already in there taking his duos with Paul, doing the Salvatore sandwich one. So we're one of the first ones because we were 12. So we were one of the first people there, and there were still people taking pictures with Ian. And we're just like watching everybody take pictures with Ian. I'm like, we still saw Ian. Technically, I'm in a room with Ian Somerhalder. I mean, I've already taken a bunch of pictures with him, but it was just like I also was in the room with him there. Which during the panel I was too, but I mean, like, we were pretty close to each other. So I thought that was really cool. And then I like wanted to keep my glasses on to see when Chris walked in, because it would be like my first impression of him. Does that sound really creepy? I think it does. But he walked in and I was like, oh my god, like I died. I literally died. I was literally acting the way the little girls and everybody acts when they see Ian and Paul. I was like, oh my god, he's in 3D. I thought it was hilarious because so many people were like, I'm gonna tell Trevino, I'm gonna tell Trevino, da-da-da Trevino. And I'm like, y'all, like, I'm literally as marked as like fucking Trevino's property. Like, it should just be tattooed on my forehead. Me and my friend Molly went up there and we decided to go right in between. Literally, I had never felt more intimidated in my life, because it's like, oh hey, like I felt super short. If you guys saw my vlog, I literally felt so short. I was like, oh hey, Chris and Paul. Literally felt like they were 5th grade bullies, and I was like in 2nd grade looking up at them like, don't steal my lunch money. Not like that, like, oh my god, that sounded really bad. But it was just like that fact that, like, if you guys can picture that, like, you were so short compared to them, and I didn't think they were that tall. Like, I've been next to Paul before, but Chris is just like a tad bit taller than him, and I'm just like, oh, and they were like talking over us because he had just walked in, and we all know their bromance or something. And I was like, okay, hi, I'm down here. And they didn't even really look at us. But then Molly, like, I'm thinking this while we're still in between them, and then Molly's like, I'll be back for just your solo pump. I was like, okay, awesome. And then I was like, perfect, Chris, I'll be back for just yours. Chris was like, okay, awesome, I can't wait. I had to get back in line to do my just Chris solo. So I went to get in line for that, and I was so nervous because I was like, okay, there's no one he could look at and talk to. it's just me now. This is awkward. I feel like this was like the biggest thing in my life going on right now. Like hugging me and then me being like, and then he looked shocked too, but I kind of wanted to look like, I don't know, he looked shocked too, so like at least he did that, because I was like, what if he smiles and then I look stupid, looking all scared? I don't know, I'm scared. I tried to say like shocked or scared together. How does that go? Girl from like Mean Girls. I was like, hey, and he like hugged me. He was like hugging people, but they were like saying like, if he hugs you, that's your pose, and I didn't want him to hug me just then because I wanted to explain our pose first, but he gave me, and I was like, hey, can we do a containment picture? But I'm like kind of leaning against him because I don't want that to be our picture of him just hugging me all cute like, and he's like, yeah, for sure, what do we do? And I was like, well, can we do another you like hugging me and like something that has to do with like 4 to 6 feet? He's like, yeah, awesome, let's do that. And I'm gonna go like this and be like shocked, and he's like, okay, cool. I think he kind of understood it. So we took our picture. He's like, thank you so much for coming, and like da da da. And I'm just like, why? Like, I felt it was kind of weird that everything kept going, but this could just be me making shit up in my head. It's good. Just let me pretend in my head, because I'll talk about this a little later. But like, I felt like everything was like picture go, smile, thank you, can we hug in our picture? Cool, go. But when I was there, I feel like it was a little longer, which is shocking because with everyone else in this world that I've gone into, I was like, that went really fast. I walk out and then I had to come right back in because I left my purse like a dumbass. I literally grabbed my glasses, like, hey, thanks. And I walked out of the room and I was like, wait, my purse, can I go back in there? And they're like, when I tried to go back in, the lady's like, wait, and I was like, I left my purse, it's just right there. And she's like, okay, go ahead. But I just thought I was gonna get like attacked for like having my purse in there. I went to go inside the panel and I was just sitting in the general all the way in the back. I was trying to get to the footage. That's why when Chris and Michael are up there, the footage isn't as great as when Ian and Paul are there, but I know y'all love Ian and Paul better, but I love Chris and Michael. My friend and his mom were in gold passes, and the mom had to leave with the son. She's like, just tell Andrea to go sit where I was, so I can get better footage and better pictures for you guys. So I was like, okay, awesome. So I went over there, and that's where the girl, they went up to Molly and was like, do you know who that is? And I'm like, why did, I had that moment in this convention that a couple people were like saying that somebody else had told them that I was there. But these people never came up to me, so I was just like, I don't bite. If anything, I'm gonna be really awkward and shy. After that, Ian and Paul came on stage, and I have a bunch of that stuff too, so I'll link it down below. I don't really want to talk about them. They're all hilarious. Those things never fail to make me smile, if that's the thing I'm looking for. Everyone's always hilarious when they're on stage. After that, I was like, you know what, Malarkey was hilarious. I owe him a picture because when we were in Vegas, I didn't get a picture with him. And when I met him, he didn't know that I was a Vampire Diaries fan. He just thought that I was Trevino's friend. I was like, you know what, I need to get a picture with him because like, it's been long overdue. Through Twitter, I said that I was like, I promise I'll actually get a picture with you this time. And to get his picture, and I walked over. I was just like, you know, in line, getting ready to take my picture. I walked up, he's like, hey, I know you. And then I was like, hi. He's like, you're Trevino's friend. And I'm like, yeah, from Vegas. Awkward. And he's like, how are you? And I'm like, you know, here, hi. I'm awkward. And I'm just like, I'm finally getting a picture. He's like, it's about time. And it's just like, we were just all talking, and we like flipped off the camera. Very malcriada, I know, my bad. It's so great to see you, and he gave me a hug, and it's pretty awesome. I love Malarkey. So it was really cool to see him, and he remembered me, which was so awkward, and I'm like, oh my god, I was wasted that night. I remember I literally snapped my brother and Trevino, like the same Snapchat. I was like, oh my god, Malarkey remembered me from that night in Vegas, and then they were both laughing over it. It was autograph time, so I went to go sit down. I asked the lady, I was like, is Chris gonna be personalizing autographs? Because like, if you see that picture, you're like, what the F if you don't watch Containment and you don't get it? He could be though, but you should go get it. Like, they try to win you over to buy things. It's all good for me because I'm such a brainwashed person that like, it totally works with me. You tell me that Ian Somerhalder is made, his handwriting's made out of gold, and I'll believe you and go buy like 10 autographs. I'm not gonna lie. So when the lady's like, I don't know, but you should go because it could be your lucky day and you might be personalizing. I'm like, yeah, he's totally gonna personalize. Run and go buy. Here's more money creation. So I come back with my autograph, and literally the second I come back, that he's like, yeah, he's not personalizing. And I'm like, oh girl, you played me.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Never play yourself. I was like, where's DJ Khaled to defend me right now? I just played myself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Something I want to state, because I don't know this, he never ever, Chris never said, hey girl, I watch your videos. Hey girl, I saw your Containment recaps. He never said that. Disclaimer right now. This could just be my little fangirl mind wanting to think this, but he probably didn't watch them. I know this. Don't need to tell me in the comments and break my heart more than I already know. This is just what my little mind thought in that moment, and I still kind of think that way, so leave me alone. Let me believe what I believe. I specifically heard people like when he was like signing people's autograph, he was just signing and going, and he was like, hi, thank you, hi, thank you, signing and going. And some girl was like, hey, I love Containment. He's like, oh, thank you. And he signed it and kept going. Like, it was just signing, no personalization, no nothing, because it wasn't allowed. So then I go up. It wasn't like I was the only person in this world who mentioned Containment. During this panel, people mentioned Containment. It wasn't a thing that only I knew about. I was like, this, since he's not personalizing. And then he's like, how did it turn out? I was like, I guess no 4 to 6 feet as a joke. And then he's like, yeah, no, he's not personalizing. And I was like, okay, damn, Darla, I heard you. Don't scream at me. That's not her name. I was just thinking about the Darla, the girl from Finding Nemo. That made no sense. But I was just like, damn, girl, okay, cool. He's not personalizing. I got it. We were best friends like 2 seconds earlier. Just really nice to me literally 2 seconds before. Yeah, I was like, no, that's fine. And he's like, no, I have to sign 4 to 6 feet on this. He's like, you're not supposed to personally. He's like, no, you don't understand. This girl showing so much support for her containment, da da da. And I'm just standing there like not really talking to him because I was shy, nervous, and it was just really awkward to say a word. And he's just saying how I'm showing all this support and stuff for containment. I was like, I heard 2 girls down say that they loved containment. I didn't even say I loved containment. So in my mind I was like, did he watch my recaps? Because I know Julie's seen them because I've tweeted to her and like I know Julie. But like, I'm like, did Julie send it to him? I don't know. I thought it was really awkward that he said that. I was just talking to the girl next to me. He was like, you know, she's showing a lot of support for containment. Like, it means a lot. He's like, thank you so much for coming. It means a lot. And I'm like, oh. And I was like, no, thank you so much, Chris. Like, it means a lot to me, too. And then he was like, bye, sweetie. Like, I know it's not fair that you could do it to one person, not the other one. But I didn't tell him, like, Chris, you need to sign this or I'll hate you forever. Like, he was just, like, wanting to do it. I was like, he's watched my recaps of containment in my mind. But he probably hasn't. He was just being very nice because he did the whole 4 to 6 feet thing and it made sense with our picture. And I really love that picture. It's hilarious because, like, no one gets it unless you watch containment. My voice totally cracked there when I said no one gets it. It was a really great weekend. I met a lot of amazing people, like I said. Sorry this video was really long. But I just want to tell you guys my little experience. I love all the pictures that I got. Everyone was hilarious. Like I said, if you guys want to check out things from the panel and my vlog of that day and everybody fun that I met, it's all in the daily vlog. And it was great meeting you guys and taking pictures. Once again, if we took a picture or if we met that day, comment it below. And my question is, are you guys going to go to any conventions? Because I want to go to one and it looks like they're not coming back to the West Coast in like California. So, if you guys know anywhere in the world that you guys are going to a convention, let me know because I really want to go to another one. Because I don't want this to be my last one, even though I think this might be the last one. But I don't know if enough of you guys are going to the same one, I might show up. I don't know. So let me know what convention you guys are going to, and I'll talk to you pretty face in the next one. Bye, everyone.